Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna fold your paper in half both ways. So I'm gonna fold it in half, line up the edges, crease. And then I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna fold it in half the other way and crease. Okay, so what that does is that helps us, gives us a guide of what we are doing and where we're gonna draw our cat today. So what you're gonna do is over on the left-hand side, about right in this area, this is where we are gonna start our drawing of our cat. So under this line right here, we are gonna draw a V. It kind of goes like this, okay? It's kind of close to that fold. Then from that area, we're gonna do a couple of diagonal lines that go up like this. And then I'm gonna bring this down, and I'm gonna connect. Okay, so there we have the cat's head, easy. Now I'm gonna draw my cat laying down, being very cozy. So I'm gonna draw kind of a U right here. And then attached to that, kind of showing overlapping, I'm gonna add another U. So from that U now, right here, I'm gonna add a line. This is a horizontal line, and it's gonna not come to the edge of my paper. And you can see it's parallel with the bottom of the page. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from the top of the head, and I'm basically gonna make like a rainbow line that attaches to the back of my cat. So I'm gonna start like right here on that ear, and I'm gonna bring it around. And then if those two lines don't attach, I can attach those two lines. Okay, so now we have the basic layout of the cat. So now what we're gonna do is add some details to the cat, and we're gonna kind of break it up into sections. So on the cat, we're gonna give him some football-shaped eyes. If you want to do circle eyes, you're welcome to do that, but I'm gonna do football-shaped eyes like this. And of course, if I do one on one side, I'm gonna do it on the other, okay? Then inside the eye, you're gonna have that black part, and then you're gonna have circles around. So my cat has big eyes, okay? Then I'm gonna add the nose, and the nose is just an upside down triangle. And under the nose, I'm gonna make a J and a backwards J. He's so cute. Okay, so now from the side of the face, right here where we did our eye, we're gonna add a few lines, only like 3 or 4. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of make a curved line down to the bottom of my cat. I'm gonna come back to that spot. I'm gonna leave a curved line here, come back to that spot, curved line here. So now that gave me 1, 2, 3, 4 areas where I can add some different patterns. Now what I'm gonna do is focus on the background, because I have some negative space or background behind me. And I'm just gonna pretend like he's laying on a quilt, and that quilt is actually broken up to squares or rectangles. So I'm going to come on top of my cat somewhere, and it can be on the fold if you want, or it can be next to the fold, but it's gonna be a vertical line that runs straight up to the side, to the top of the paper. And then right where that fold is across, I'm actually gonna follow that, but when I get to my cat, I'm gonna stop. When I get to start at my cat on the other side. So we can tell now that line has gone behind the cat. And then I'm gonna make a line under my cat, from the bottom of my cat to the bottom. So again, you can come to that fold line if you wanna follow that, or I'm gonna come a little bit to the right of that line, and I'm gonna bring that line down. Okay, so now I have the basic layout for my cat. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna flip my paper over, and I'm gonna write my name on the back of my paper. I'm gonna write my grade, and I'm gonna write my teacher's name. So the sub can help you do that, or the teacher can help you spell that out, maybe on the Elmo. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna come back to this side. Now, once I'm on this side, I'm thinking about patterns, right? So Britto was known for adding lots of different patterns to his area. So I'm gonna draw those in pencil really quick. And I'm going to keep them very simple because once I'm done with adding a few patterns in pencil, I have to go over those patterns with Sharpie, okay? So lines are a pattern, right? I can add another one here. Now I can add maybe some circles in a pattern. And we remember that a pattern is anything that repeats. So a curved line, and then I can follow. Notice that anything that I do, I'm making space in between it, so I don't have so many patterns super, super close together. If I repeat triangles, that's a pattern. Okay, so now I've already finished my cat. I've already finished the patterns on my cat's body. I could